What's good, everybody? Welcome to your secret segment for the month of August. Coming in hot as per usual. As you can see, we are all in Brit's set. That's right, the traditional green screen that you recognize every week when she's on the show. Hopefully you guys joined us for the happy hour Q&A. That was really fun.
That was really fun. And there's been talks of perhaps moving my studio into another room of my house. That's a little more pleasing to the eyes.
She has so many incredible pieces of video game paraphernalia. Toys, books, games themselves. Like, it seems like a gigantic waste to not show off all that awesome stuff.
It's true. I'm kind of sick of the green screen myself.
I mean, green screen would be cool, but we have to like design like a really fancy green screen set, and then I have to show you how to use it.
Chroma key it in.
Yeah, and we've been talking about that for over a year now, and it hasn't happened. So I think it's just time we throw in the towel.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fine.
But we have some things to talk about for your secret segment. Of course, this is your Patreon exclusive secret segment. Britt, what are we going to be talking about this month?
We are going to be taking a question from Esteban. And Esteban asks, what's the one item from a game you wish you had in real life? Now, we're going to tweak this a little bit, and we're going to go through some in-game items, plural, and talk about what would be cool to have, what wouldn't, what would be useful, what would probably destroy humanity. It'll be great.
Oh, wow.
So, anything
I don't
comes
think we
to mind?
need to destroy humanity. That sounds graphic.
I think we're doing that alone.
We're doing that alone.
We're doing that anyway.
It's true.
Okay. Does any item come to mind, first and foremost, that you think from a game that you'd like to have in real life?
I mean, just the ability to teleport. Like, that's in a lot of games. So, like, fast travel systems would be really cool. I would even be down if it's, like, it needs to work like a video game. So, like, you first need to fly there on a plane, but then once you've been to that place, then you can teleport. I'm totally fine with it working that way. That's cool. But, like, I just think that would be really sweet if, like, real world had real fast travel.
So an item that allowed you to teleport from
Teleport to any place that you have been before.
Okay.
That's a good one. I was thinking something that could be fun would be a portal gun.
Yes.
Like a real life portal gun.
That would be really cool.
The problem is, like, what are you really going to do with it? Like, in your day-to-day life, because like you have to be in the place to shoot both of the portal ends.
So it wouldn't be as convenient as instant teleportation.
Correct.
But if you couldn't have instant teleportation, you could just be like, this is what you would do in Renee. You'd have your portal gun, and you'd be getting ready to go back to California. You would put a portal like right here.
Yep.
And then when you get back home, you'd put a portal in your house, and then we can just hang out.
Yes.
She doesn't look too thrilled about that idea.
No, it would mean that Reb could come visit me, and then I could send him back.
It's all about the dog.
It's true.
I'm dog meat. One of the items on this list that I thought was interesting was the Ocarina of Time, because this is a pretty universal tool, and this website from wegotThiscover.com does not want to work. But Ocarina of Time could be really cool because it does let you fast travel.
Okay.
You can control when it's daytime or nighttime with it. You can control the weather.
Convenient.
What does that mean? Like, you speed up time?
So in Ocarina of Time, you play the sun song and go from day to night and then night to day.
So you're just fucking up everyone's day? Like, I'm just, like,
basically.
Does everybody else, like, just speed through it at an incredible rate? Or is it just, like, it's the same time, but now it is night? Or now it is day?
Yeah.
Like, how does it work?
You fast forwarded in time.
Yeah. So, like, if you're in the middle of... what are other people doing is what you're wondering.
Yes.
Yeah, I think that they remain the same. I think they don't, like, speed up or anything. They're
So
just
you
like,
would be, like, cooking an omelet because it's morning, but then all of a sudden it'd be the middle of the night because I played the ocarina.
Well, but you would just jump ahead in time, and then time would move normally. You would just... It'd be like... Imagine if you have, like, a piece of string...
And you're going to wrinkle it? Are you gonna wrinkle and tie me?
This is getting deep.
No, I think I'm gonna screw this analogy up, you guys.
But now you're committed.
I'm trying to remember exactly how it goes. It's like the idea that, like, you're leaving time, but then you're re-entering it later. But even though time hasn't, it's like you take the string and then you close the ends of the string together, and then you pass through time, and then the string goes back out again. I don't know if that's right. That doesn't sound right.
I think you're just screwing people's time up, Dave.
Okay.
And now in Majora's Mask, there's a song that actually speeds up time. So, like, the day goes by quicker. It doesn't instantly go from night to day or day to night. It's
Got
like,
it.
okay, things just move quickly.
Cool.
So which one do you want?
Well, the Ocarina of Time is a universal object in both games. So I just want the Ocarina of Time. Because I can do all the things with it.
That's not a bad thing to have.
Yeah, that seems pretty useful.
I think so, too.
I mean, not so much the night-day cycle.
But when you play the Sun Song, which is the 9-day cycle, it turns all of the re-deads into like frozen zombies and they can't hurt you.
Yes, but in real life, we don't have those things.
Are you sure?
I mean,
you won't know until you play the song.
Yeah. Oh God, that's terrifying.
That is a terrifying thought. Oh God. Okay. Next up, a companion cube. This is from theguardian.com.
This is a dumb one. I'm just gonna call it like it is.
It'd be a really nice paperweight.
Not that I don't like companion cubes, because clearly there's one on the set in San Francisco. It's a cookie jar. We've talked about it. But what are you gonna do?
What are you gonna do with it?
Nothing.
Yeah, I can't think of anything you would do with a companion cube. You can actually get those, like, right now in this real world, and they'll do the exact same thing they'll do in a game.
Tissue box.
Exactly.
And it's cute.
Okay. Pip-Boy from the Fallout series. Like a real-life Pip-Boy. How would that be beneficial?
I don't know how that would work.
How it would be, like, helpful, because you aren't using VATS. You're probably not killing things in real life, hopefully.
Is this list things that they want as, like, recreations? Or things that would actually be useful?
Just things they want as recreations in the game. Or in the real world.
It's just as greatest video game objects, and I disagree.
No, these probably aren't that great. Okay, so what about a blue shell? Now, how would that help you? A blue shell from Mario Kart.
What if it works like you're climbing the corporate ladder, but like there's always that one person who's right ahead of you?
Exactly.
That would be great.
Blue shell them and they get knocked out.
Or if you're in traffic, could you throw a blue shell at the car in front of you?
That would be awesome.
It'd be awesome and also really terrible because it would cause mega car accidents.
Well, I think you have to kind of suspend the disbelief if these objects are going to come into the real world, right? Like, so if there was actually going to be a blue shell, it wouldn't probably destroy the car, just like your cart isn't destroyed in Mario Kart if you get hit by the blue shell. Yeah, it just kind of knocks you off course.
Imagine a car
and then you
flipping.
get magically put back on the course, by your friendly neighborhood. What's his face? I
Oh yeah,
don't know what that guy's
like
name
a thing
is.
comes and picks you up and puts you back on the freeway.
What about save points? Now, those can be objects in games, can't they? Can't you use them?
Where you could go back in time and redo something again?
Yeah. So, like, you're about to go into
that's deep.
No, think about it. If you're about to go to a job interview, for example, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like, if I fuck this up, you create a save.
I chose the wrong narrative branches of this conversation. Go back.
Go back. And then you can
But then
reload.
do you think you would just be stuck, like, doing that all? Like, how much time would you waste going back?
I guess it depends on the person,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That was a tough one because it would fundamentally change the way that we live.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Do you
for
think
sure.
we
I
have
don't
to limit it to like how many save points you get in a lifetime?
Also, I think of note, it's not like everybody has these. Like, we are the only ones that would have them in the world.
Oh, only
Okay.
us. Only
Yes.
us three.
We'd be like Max in Life is Strange.
Yes,
There we go.
Exactly.
Where we could rewind
Yeah.
time.
So
Wow.
the save point, it'd be difficult because you're like, yes, I like the idea of redoing things, but then also I feel like I get really hung up in video games where I'm like, must be perfect, and like it would never achieve that, so I might just be stuck.
But then there'll be like ripple
Groundhog
effects,
Day.
right? Because if you think in Life is Strange, like there are several moments where you go back and you do things differently, and like the
Yeah.
outcomes are dramatically different too.
Here's
Yeah,
a question.
it's true.
If you have a save point and you reboot that save point, do you age at all, or do you resume of that age where you had that save
I would
point?
think you would resume that age.
So you would just live forever.
You could live forever.
But why would you want to live forever?
Because again, it would be Groundhog Day. It would just be like doing the same.
No, think about it. Like, you can go on several dates. You can, like, two people want to go on a date with you the same night. You're like, all
dates
right, I can
aren't
do
that
both.
great.
Like a time turner?
Yeah.
Like in Harry Potter?
I don't know what that is.
Time Turner in Harry Potter.
you can use that.
That's because it's in a video game because they had it in the Harry Potter video
What's a
game.
time turner?
So a time turner is a necklace basically, but it's just like a little is it an hourglass? And you flip it and basically it's a time machine, but it's just like on a necklace.
So Hermione uses it to go to several
Classes.
additional classes because she's an overachiever, which I love.
And they're all and like the classes were at the same time, so it would be impossible for her to take all these classes. But so she does the time turner and takes them, but like just basically is like, I've done this class, now I go back in time and I take the other class.
But the key is you can't cross paths with yourself when you are using the time turner because then it will like
Seriously,
break everything in the
time.
universe. So like you have to be super careful not to cross paths with like yourself in the same timeline because they do this really fun bit about it where they're trying to save Buckbeak in I believe is it Prisoner of Azkaban?
Yes.
And so she uses it because there's this moment where they are going to execute Buckbeak because he like attacked a student or whatever, and then they have to go back to try to save him, and then it has these ripples across all these other things that happen in the universe.
But I don't think it would destroy. It doesn't destroy the universe if like you run into yourself. You just go insane because your mental capacity cannot grip
Like,
with the
breaks
fact
your brain?
it breaks your brain because like you seeing yourself twice just is something like you mentally can't
So if
handle.
you use this time turner thingy a whole bunch of times, does that mean there's little copies of you everywhere and you have to avoid yourself like a ninja? Like,
It basically is mostly just used to like turn, like to go backwards.
so, okay.
And then, but you have to when you go backwards, you then have to relive out to present you, while avoiding past you. If that makes sense.
No, not at all, but that's fine. What about a Pokeball? Now, granted, we don't have Pokemon in this world.
But what if you
Really?
could keep your pet in it?
A Pokeball?
What if
No, that's
for
what I'm
air
saying.
travel you could be like, Reb,
That's
you
it.
go in this Pokeball, I take you on this plane, and now you come everywhere with me.
Yeah.
Instead of having to crate them, putting them on the plane,
That
like
sounds terrible.
what if it no
What happens to them when they're in the Pokeball?
What if it's like a
Don't
really
open that
nice
can of
thing?
worms.
It's like, what if it's like a really nice...
seriously,
he
these are
Polly
the important
Pockets.
questions.
He Polly Pockets into a really nice little
That's a
doggy
theory.
daycare.
That's a theory.
And like,
Are you
it's...
telling me it's not known in the Pokemon universe what
I don't
happens
believe
inside
it's
the
known.
I
Pokeball?
thought they go into the computer, which is not a place you really want them to be.
No, I don't think it's ever been confirmed. At last I checked, you go
Over like however many decades of Pokemon? Really?
There may
Nobody wants
have
to know.
been something in the anime where it might
Ignorance is bliss,
Oh, yeah.
I guess, right?
I'm trying to see if there's anything in the anime or anything where it shows like
Oh, it shows the
what
inside
they're
of it?
doing in there.
No.
Some people have this wonderful theory that they go Pokemon will go in there and they have like a beautiful like Stammerson setup. Like maybe they're on the beach, maybe they're just chilling. Other ones have like they're
They just
crammed
become
in there.
small.
Yeah,
They become small.
Become small. No, it's fucked up.
I'm kind of at a loss here. I think it's sweet that people are like, oh, they go to the beach because I guess that's what you have to
Okay.
tell yourself.
Here we go. Producer on Pokemon Sun and Moon, Junichi Masuda says, I think it's safe to say that it's very comfortable inside of a Pokeball. It's a very comfortable environment. Maybe the equivalent of a high-end suite room in a fancy hotel.
Yeah. So like your animals would
So,
be fine. It would
sounds
just
suspect.
be it would be a convenient way to travel with them.
Yeah.
I'm down for this.
Can I be in the Pokeball?
That's what I was gonna say. Now, can we?
If it's a high-end
If it's a high-end
suite at a
suite,
hotel,
You could be like, hey, I don't feel like traveling.
I don't want to be in the middle seat no more.
No. They can just put you in a Pokeball and then put your Pokeball in the middle seat.
Imagine if
Here's the
air
thing.
travel became like Pokeballs, and then there's just like the pilot.
I
and,
would
like,
never-
a giant stack of Pokeballs in the back.
Here's the problem. I would never in a million years get into a Pokeball because somebody else has to let you out of it.
Okay, that's a good. Well, no, I think
Oh
we.
shit!
I think
I
we've
didn't
seen-
know that.
No, I think Pokemon can get out of their Pokeball. I think we've
only
seen
if
an
you're not
anime.
captured and like they break out.
I'm pretty sure.
Wait,
they can
yeah.
Pokeball anyway.
Can't Pokemon escape Pokeballs? And that's why you
Only
get like
when
the
you're
super
like when it's the
strong
beginning,
Pokeballs?
like when it's the beginning of you capturing them. Yes, but like
But
I don't know that
I want to say in the anime there are times where Pokemon will just pop out of their Pokeballs
on their own.
on their own. Now that's a
Okay.
bad Pokemon. That's not an obedient Pokemon. That's a trainer issue. But I believe it's a thing that can happen.
So
Okay.
what we're saying is we want real life Pokeballs with the escape latch always active.
Always active.
Then I
Fire
would,
safety, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Pokeballs need to be fire safety compliant.
The next item I'm thinking of are things you'd find in an RPG. So a Phoenix Down, for example, in Final Fantasy will, if you die, it'll bring you back to life. Or in Resident Evil, if you spray a green herb on you, you instantly regain your health and you're feeling a lot better. So recovery items.
Yeah, I thought about that. I was like, oh, do I want like hearts or potions or something that will make you or that will cure you when you're sick? That would be a really good thing to have.
That's what I was thinking. And then there are like paralyzed heals that'll save you for paralyzed. Like there could be a lot of really good things here.
Yeah.
We just need to bring video game
Modern
science to real
medicine.
life science to real life. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be awesome.
I'm trying to think of like if there's any particular item. The Phoenix Down thing is an odd concept though.
It's a Phoenix
like
feather.
how. No, I don't mean that. I mean like
No, it makes no sense.
the revival of death is something that I feel like we shouldn't really fuck with. Like, mostly just because, like, even for a lot of those people,
Have you seen Flatliners? Seriously.
No.
You haven't?
No.
It's a great movie, you guys.
Is it that scary movie?
Well, yeah,
Scary-ish?
yes. It's
Okay.
scary-ish.
Okay.
It's basically about a group of young doctors or wannabe doctors who intentionally kill each other and then so they can experience the other side and then they bring them back to life with like shock paddles and shit.
What if you
Ooh.
can't get brought back to life?
That's the gamble you play.
No thanks.
No thanks.
I don't need to know that.
But you haven't really lived until you died.
Is that the tagline of the movie?
No.
Oh, it should have been.
Tagline is.
Oh my god.
I'll look it up.
I hope it's you haven't really lived until you've died.
That would be fun.
That's really catchy. I kind of like that.
Yeah.
Let's think. What else? What about like a weapon? I don't see any reason why anyone would want the BFG from Doom, but it would be kind of cool to have.
Yeah. There are definitely like lots of really cool weapons in video games, but for a real life item, I would much rather have something that again like allows me to travel quickly.
Oh, it is! You haven't lived until you've died. Oh my gosh, so good.
Because like the weapons would be cool to mount, but like otherwise, what the fuck are you gonna do with it? Like you're not hopefully going.
You want to go blow up a mountain?
4% on Rotten Tomatoes.
A 4%.
Wow,
And you liked it?
4%.
Yeah, I
No,
liked
I
it.
get it. I like a lot of bad.
Oh
movies.
wait, this is the new one. Yeah,
Wait.
fuck the new one. I
Oh,
don't
wait,
know what
there
this
was
new
an
one
old
is.
one?
Yeah, they redid it.
Oh.
This is the thing. No, Kevin Bacon and Julia Roberts are in the original. You don't fuck with good 90s movies. You tried to redo fucking Footloose, tried to redo
And Kiefer
Overboard.
Sutherland?
Yeah, no, it was a stacked movie. It's great.
See, I thought you were talking about the new one.
No, fuck the new one. I didn't even know there was a new one.
I've seen the
And that's
commercials
I
for
only
the new
knew the
one.
new one, so that's
Yeah.
the one I thought you were talking
I
about.
also thought that.
Oh hell no! I'm talking about the original.
The original.
Didn't know there was an original.
It makes me super sad that there are people out there like you two that don't know.
I like how you've been lumped in with me now when it comes to movie shame. That's right.
It's fine. I
It's
don't
not
care.
no, it's
I
not
accept
shame.
it.
It's me being disappointed that Hollywood is taking classic movies from the 80s and 90s and making them into shit remakes. We could make a whole secret segment
Maybe
just
this one
about,
should have been
just about that. I'm sorry to detract from the conversation.
No, this is good. This is wonderful.
My apologies.
What were the other lists? Other list of things.
Their website is like chuggy
Oh,
as
it's just
fuck.
broken.
Because they have like a million ads on their site, and it's like we can't do it. Stammer.
Yeah.
Something from the Mass Effect franchise. Can you think of something?
the mass relays.
The Mass Relays. Okay.
Oh man, dude, Mass
There you go.
Relays? That's a great one.
Let's do space travel, yo!
Let's go find other alien races that we can, flirt with.
Bang the jaws.
No, he's so weird.
It's weird. He
is
needs to have a
kinda
shirt
weird.
on while that's happening.
You're not wrong. There are these hover boots in Zelda. Again, I always go back to Zelda, which I think would be really cool to have. But then I know that in other video games, there are things that just let you straight up fly. But the hover boots are cool. It's like you can walk off an edge and you'll just hover for like a few seconds and then you'll fall to your
It'd be
death.
cool to
But-
have like a Yoshi in real life, but when he eats the blue shell and then he can fly.
Yeah. You can
That'd
eat
be awesome. That would be
anything.
friend.
I could
Hello,
be down.
friend Yoshi. Let's go.
But remember, you always have to punch him in the back of the neck.
Oh yeah.
Fly, bitch! Fly, bitch! I can't believe it took me so long to notice that.
I always thought he was kind of like cracking a whip or something.
That's what I thought too. I had no idea he was actually punching him. If
no
you guys,
wonder.
if you guys are just discovering this, go back and
It's
watch some
not great.
gameplay of Super Mario
He
Brothers
does look like
that
he's being
features
punched in
Yoshi,
the back of the head.
and like
Oh my
Mario's
God.
straight up punching him in the back of the neck.
It's so sad.
Go.
No wonder his tongue goes boom. It's like he fucking
Knocked it straight out of there.
knocks it straight out.
I would like the glider from Breath of the Wild. The idea that you can like safely land anywhere from high heights.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Do you ever want to do that paragliding? The suits, the wingsuits?
I would want, so I kind of want an Anthem
like from like Just
javelin.
Cause or whatever, like the squirrel suit.
Yeah, like they have those IRL. Would you ever want to try that?
Dude, hell
No.
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 So scary.
That's, like, I've seen videos of that and it's terrifying. I don't know how anybody does that without, like, just
Shitting
losing
themselves?
their minds.
Yeah.
Having like a shit
Well,
show
like,
falling
so
down.
I think, like, the javelins from Anthem would be super cool because, like, then you could just be like, I'm gonna fly up
Oh,
this
yeah.
mountain and, like, be okay because I'm in this giant suit. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
So mech suits from video games would be pretty sweet.
That would be awesome to
Like
have.
Titanfall mechs would be cool too.
I want the gauntlets from another Zelda thing because Link just walks up to a boulder and he just lifts up a boulder and throws it. Now that would be useful to have superhuman strength like that.
Oh,
And
absolutely.
then find fairy fountains behind them.
You'd be like, I need to move this house.
No, legit. You go do your thing. No, there's a lot of things in
Go
video
on with
games
your
that
bad
would be helpful.
self.
Try to think about Quest for Glory.
Meh. There aren't really, I mean, aside from just magic, which is not really an item, it's just a concept that
Oh.
exists.
I feel like there's items that let you do magic, though. It's like...
In Quest for Glory, no. In Quest for Glory, it's like you have the power.
Got the
within you.
power!
And like, otherwise it's just normal stuff like swords and shit.
Yeah.
Weapons and like...
Makes sense.
Yeah. So nothing from there, no. I'm trying to think of like Guild Wars, but again, like most of the things that I need in real life are things that speed up travel or healing items would be very useful,
Yeah.
especially if you're like...
Is there an item that gives you like unlimited money?
Glitches, codes,
Oh,
cheats.
cheat codes in real
Cheat codes
life!
in real life.
That would be great.
Yes, the SimCity codes where you're just like motherload and it's just like here's $10,000 and you're like great, just do that and then you just keep doing it.
I'm like, that's not enough.
No, it's not. But you can. I think it might be 100. I don't remember. But like basically, you would just continue putting that code in over and over and over again until you had as much money as you wanted.
That makes
Yeah.
sense. That
It's
would
just
be good.
$10,000 increments, I think, or maybe $100,000 increments. I don't remember.
Yeah, I just want lots of money. I feel like that's a universal want.
That's a good one.
Not that I don't ever want to work again, because I really enjoy working. I just would like to be able to travel whenever I wanted and help people.
You need the Ocarina of Time. I have a couple here. You can play songs on them. They don't work, but they're fun.
Wait.
Like real ocarinas?
Oh, I see what you mean.
Of course
they
you
don't
have
work.
a real ocarina. Why am I even
They
surprised by
sell
this?
those downtown Seattle.
I got one at a Ren Fair once from my friend Joe in Shire. You guys might know him. He works at Smosh Games.
What about something from Mario? So like the what's spacing? The thing that you touch that gives you the fireballs. The
flower?
Yeah, the flower. What if you could grow
That
fire
sounds
flowers?
super dangerous.
Of course,
Yeah,
but it would
because
be
then
cool.
you're like, oh shit, and then
But
like,
no, but then you have to constantly be running from your own fires.
Well,
yeah, because they bounce back at you.
Yeah.
Well, there goes that idea. I was just shot to shit.
I didn't want to come into this like negating your cool ideas, but
Now
this one
the feather with
I
the
gotta
cape would
veto.
be good. The cape feather.
This is what I'm talking about. Destroying.
Tanuki suit,
Oh, there we go. That'd be cute.
but not a real.
No,
Tanuki
I would rather have the feather and the cape because then you can fly and like, and then you always land very gently.
That's true. That's a good point.
What about the star, invincibility star?
That would be cool.
It'd be cool, except like, what am I trying to be invincible from day to day?
And it's so quick.
Life, everything trying to destroy you.
There's hopefully not that much trying to destroy.
I mean, the world is a very scary, dangerous spot.
Yeah.
A POW block.
No, what good would that do?
See, I like all the
everything to money, I
destructive
guess.
things. Yeah. I like all the destructive things, and you later like, oh, you're gonna destroy the world, and I guess that's true.
I mean, yeah, you might. You might.
Yeah, I just might. Well, anyone else?
No, I'm trying to think of other games, but I'm sure there's something where people are like, "What about this?"
Yeah, I would love to hear what other people have to say about this topic, because I think this is fun. My computer's being...
I think
Yeah.
it's nice to like imagine a world where some of these fantastical items could possibly exist and what you would do with them.
What about the Animus?
Oh, well,
That would be really
there you go.
cool.
Yeah, I know not a lot about that. I just know it takes you back into time and your relatives. And
Did
all
you
that.
see that terrible Assassin's Creed movie?
I did, yeah.
So it's kind of like this idea that you can relive the time period of your ancestors and without actually dramatically altering history, even though sometimes you can.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, wait, no, you don't alter history when you're back there.
You're just playing through what happened.
Yeah, you just get to see what happened.
Okay, so that's
it's a way to discover information. So like if you wanted to find out, like you're like, gosh dang it, I know I had those sunglasses. Where on earth did I lose them? And then you could like retrace your steps and be like, oh, that's where they are. The ability to find lost stuff.
So you don't actually control your ancestor. You are just in their body doing what they did.
Sort of?
Yeah,
No,
have
that
they-
doesn't sound right.
No.
I don't know how it works, but
I feel
it
like
would
I'm
be
screwing
cool if
this
it was
up. And
real
there's a
life.
diehard Assassin's Creed lore person. It's a water bottle. Calm down.
No, I thought you had grabbed your... As soon as like you looked like you grabbed your stomach, that started crinkling. I was like, shit, what about a ghost from Destiny? Would that be helpful at all?
I mean, yeah, because
Yeah,
it means
'cause
you're
if
immortal.
I was about
Is
to say, yeah, it
kinda like
keeps
a
you
cell phone?
alive.
You got the light of the traveler inside of you, and so you can't die. You just respawn over and over again. That would be incredibly useful.
There you go.
Yes.
See?
I don't know if I need to find like extra chests on IO or anything like that, but you know, ghosts have a lot of different abilities these days. But that's cool. But yeah, this has been fascinating. I'm sure you guys along this discussion have thought about something that you would like, and we would love to hear about it. If we made a glaring omission, you should let us know that too. Leave us some comments on our Patreon page where we post this video, or in the YouTube comments as well if you guys are watching this on youtube.com/what'sgoodgames, or tweet to us, write us on Facebook, send us an email.
I thought of something that would be really cool.
What?
The BioShock injections, so you could fucking have bees come out of your hands.
What about crows?
But they destroy you and you turn into splicers.
I mean, you would use them sparingly.
Responsibly. Use your injections responsibly.
Amazing. Well, thanks so much, everybody, for checking out this month's Secret segment. We appreciate you guys supporting us and being part of our awesome community on Patreon. And we love you guys and look forward to chatting with you guys again very soon.